Those feels. That's the only words that describe this episode of Golden Time. This was another beautiful episode of Golden Time. This is a series that I love each freaking week. I have never seen such great work of drama. I mean, the drama aspect of this series, the way it was finally built up to this point where we are finally getting to see what is going on with Bonnery is just downright sad. This episode was just so sad. It was sadder than I think the episode when we get to see Coco break up with Bonnery. What makes this so sad is, even though we had a gag relief moment when we get to see Tootie saying, I want us to all be friends, we're gonna break up and all that, and just pretty much trying to, cheer everybody up, and I started smiling at that scene. And then all of a sudden we get to see Bonnery have a psychiatric freak out once again in front of Coco, and he forgets her and Yana right in front of them. And I was like, oh my god. It was so upsetting, so depressing getting to see a scene like this. I mean, this entire episode was sad. The way we already pretty much can realize now that Bonnery is going to lose his memories, and then you see right at that ending section of the episode, right at the end, when you see Bonnery just doing his dance, I thought he was going to have another freak out like he did in a couple episodes back. But no, he didn't. What was so sad about it is because he finished the dance, but as he was doing the dance, you see a bright light, and as he walks into the bright light, the last part of the episode, he says he forgot all his memories and that he is basically reverted back to his past self. That scene was very powerful. That was a powerful scene. Without no actual visuals of getting to see how Bonnery lost his memories, it was a powerful scene seeing his character just walk into that bright light. That was a very good scene that was well animated. I think the actual overall atmosphere of this episode really stunned me. Now, honestly, I'm going to tell you something. I noticed a lot of people recently have been posting in the comments saying most likely we're going to have a tragic ending of Golden Time. I'm going to probably have to say I'm starting to agree with this. I don't want to see it. But the reason why I'm starting to go with that entire feel now is because Bonnery is losing his memories, okay? Now, we already know he was in a car wreck and he lost his memories, okay? And now he lost everything past. That sounds like a standard thing that would happen in real life. The standard amnesia cliche that we see in other anime. But now we have Bonnery actually forgetting his future self and going back into the past with his other self. It sounds some form of like a bad major brain condition that he has. Honestly, if this was actually a reality type show or real life, we would probably come to the conclusion that Bonnery most likely has some brain damage and that he is going to die soon. That is exactly the feels I am getting recently from these episodes, because it's not normal. We see Bonnery go to the doctor, okay? He gets medicine for anxiety and stuff. But if they're willing to go that far to make Bonnery take medicine for anxiety, what is to say that maybe Bonnery does have a serious condition and that he's on the verge of death, or he will be completely locked away in a mental asylum, or he will pretty much die? I don't know. But what I could see is, I see Golden Time going into a tragic ending. But this is just my theories. I really don't see how Golden Time can end. I mean, it could go any direction at this point. I mean, we have different ways and outcomes that Golden Time could take. We have, Linda and Bonnery. We have Coco and Bonnery. We have Shinami and Bonnery. I mean, the different characters that we've seen some form of relationship grow between each other. Then we got the tragic ending with Bonnery, or we can have the friendship ending with Bonnery. So, there's a lot of different endings just laid out in front of us that none of us really can say that it's going to happen. I mean, usually when we see a romance anime with drama, we could probably come to the quick conclusion that whoever's shown most in the opening song, or the first person to get with Bonnery, most likely is going to stay with Bonnery, like Coco. But after what we've seen this episode, it comes to light showing Coco's true feelings for Bonnery, that she broke up forcefully from Bonnery like we all theorized, and that she was just doing it to separate herself from Bonnery to probably, I guess, soften the blow of the emotional impact when Bonnery finally forgets her, which is really sad. This episode was tear-worthy. It really was. You can definitely see the writing, the powerful writing in this series, especially from the same creators of Toradora. And I feel like this is what makes this series so enjoyable. Really does. But there is a lot of different things in the series that is completely different from the other elements of Toradora, and I see that. I love how the actual writer of the series has progressed with his story writing, and it definitely shows. Overall, the animation of this episode was beautiful. I love the animation. I love the music. The music was just so perfect, the ending scene in this entire episode. There was so much character development in this episode, getting to see the bromance between Tootie, and also getting to see Yana and Bonnery connect as friends. It was just, there's so much emotions in this one episode that you really cannot help but actually having tears in your eyes, smiling one minute, getting all depressed the next. This episode was a great episode of Golden Time, and if you did not know, next episode is going to be the final episode of Golden Time. Really upsetting, because I've been following the series since it first began, and honestly, I would have never actually have started this series if it wasn't for all of you in the community. I mean, a lot of people suggested it, telling me I should watch Golden Time, And I started this series because so many suggested and recommended it. And I was like, you know what, I want to start it. And I've loved it ever since. I want to tell you all in the community right now, it means so much to me how you would go out of your way to recommend such a beautiful, crafted series. I mean, it's so beautiful getting to see Golden Time each week, and I have enjoyed the entire ride of it. And this also comes to the conclusion of my tragedy fury. I mean, we have one episode left. Bonnery lost all his memories at the last scene of this episode. It's going to kind of feel weak with the writing if Bonnery somehow magically gets his memories back. So, I mean, there's other ways Bonnery, I guess, could get his memories back. I mean, he could look at the camera to remember himself, or he could look at the piece of paper he wrote down like a memo. But, I don't know, it wouldn't be as powerful. I think Bonnery having a tragic ending would probably be the best way to end the series. It would definitely shock a lot of fans, and especially, I don't see a lot of tragedies in anime, so seeing something like this would definitely be a shocker. Tell me your thoughts on this episode, everybody. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments about it? Did you get teary-eyed? What did you think about the different Furies and the different endings? Do you think Golden Time is going to have a good ending or a very tragic, bad ending? Tell me your thoughts. You have a wonderful day and night wherever you live, and everybody, I love you so much. Chibi out.